What is up, y'all? It's favorite producer Ron got the recipe, and I'm about to say something that I've been wanting to say for a very long time, and I know it's gonna piss some of y'all off, but beat makers are not music producers.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And before you type that comment, I'm not saying that beat makers are less than. I'm not saying that you need to have huge records. I'm not saying that you need to work with an artist to be a legitimate music producer. I am saying that just creating music and producing a record are two different things, and we need to talk about it. Let's get it. So I've been thinking about this one for a while, especially when it comes to hip hop, because today if someone makes instrumentals, we usually group them into being a music producer, which is fine. I understand why. But if we really break the job down, I think there's a difference between someone who just makes beats and someone who actually produces an entire record. And let me make this very clear. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a beat maker. Nothing. There's nothing wrong with being a beat maker. So let's actually define what a beat maker does. 9 times out of 10, the beat maker does the drums, the keys, the bass, samples, the chords, the melodies. They even arrange the beats most of the time. And that alone in itself is a skill. It's hard to know how to put drums together, how to put keys together, how to put basses together, how to put 808s together. All of that is time and skill that you gotta learn. So when I say beat maker, I'm not saying it as an insult. I actually think we need to stop treating it like it's beneath the music producer, because it's not. Some of the most talented musicians I know in churches cannot make beats. Straight up. So I'm gonna leave that there, because that's a whole nother topic. Beat makers out here are doing their thing. So what actually makes someone a producer? My definition is the producer is responsible for not just the beat, but the entire record. 1, the beat. 2, the lyrics. 3, the vibe. 4, the mix, the master, the entire arrangement, the entire sonics of the instrumental, of the song, of the record. You're in the studio with that artist, or you guys are communicating through FaceTime, through emails, through Zoom sessions, through Muse sessions, whatever the case is, but you're directing and instructing exactly what's going on. Hey, I think the keys should drop out here. Hey, I think we should move this pad to the intro. Hey, I think you should sing this differently. I think the 808 should come out here. I think we should do a bridge here. That is producing. Even when it comes to post-production, when we're in the mixing phase, hey, I like how this sounds. Let's turn the lower frequencies on the 808 down here to make room for this. Let's go ahead, let's mix things differently. Like, they're listening to the entire record. All right, now with that being said, this is where things get confusing.
Listen, stay with me now.
I'm with you.
Hip hop, rap has changed the definition of what a music producer actually is. If you look back, we can see that music producers were not just the people in a room playing instruments. They were musicians, session musicians. The producer was always the person directing the entire arrangement. Now, just because the definition of music producer kind of changed in hip hop, that doesn't mean that the person who made the beat isn't always producing or isn't always the producer. But sometimes they made a beat, they sent an MP3, they've never met the artist, an artist records on it 6 months later. That's where it kind of get dicey. Now, did that person make an important part of the record? Absolutely. Of course. If you don't make the beat, ain't no record. But did they actually produce for the artist? So if I make a beat right now, I put it on my website, someone buys it, they record to it, someone else mixes the beat, another person decides what the hook is, where the bridge goes, they might change something in the beat, it gets mixed, it gets released. Did I actually produce the entire song? I would personally say no. I made the beat, I contributed to the production, but I didn't actually produce the record, produce the song. I wasn't actually in the room making real-time decisions with the artist, with the engineer. No one brought me in for my expertise. So I didn't produce anything. And honestly, I think that is a distinction. And here's the opposite side. You can be a music producer and not know how to play any instruments. You might be sitting in a room with the best drummer, the best keyboard player, the best background singers, the best guitar players, and not know how to play a lick. But you know when the drummer should sit. You know when the keys need to be a little more louder. You know when the singer needs to pull back. That's producing. You know when to change the lyrics and to say, hey, I think this is a little too surface level. Let's change this word. Let's bring in a whole different thought into the song. To keep it short, you're the person directing the session. That person is producing. And again, sometimes that person is the beat maker. And in that case, that person would be a music producer. So producing music isn't always the same thing as programming music. Now, I also think social media made this a lot worse. Like, everyone wants that title. They want that stamp. People are just obsessed with titles. I want to be the executive producer, artist, engineer, executive engineer. Like, it's just a title, bro. It's just a title, bro. Now, sometimes having that title can put you in different rooms and give you different opportunities. But at the end of the day, like, it's a title, bro. It's not that deep. Because honestly, when it comes down to it, it really comes down to what do you do? If someone says, I make beats, and they show me their beats, I'm like, oh, that's dope. You make good beats. That's fire. If someone tells me I produce records and I work directly with artists, that's dope too. You know, neither one is better. It's just what you do. Both of these things bring money. End of the day. Both of these things bring money. To make the beat brings you money. To produce the record brings you money. It's the same dinero. The same thing. Neither one is better. They just describe different responsibilities. That's it. So to wrap this thing up, are beat makers producers? Sometimes, yeah. But I don't think making beats automatically puts you in the position of I produce records. And I also don't think we should be offended by that distinction either. Just because you're a beat maker, that doesn't make you an amateur. It's still a skill. It's still a talent. And honestly, I think we should put more pride behind that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, beef it up some. Make it what it used to be. Being a beat maker is hard enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Two different jobs describing two different workflows. Neither one is better. But, you know, I'm just a guy giving his opinion. You know, y'all let me know what you think in the comments. I could be completely wrong. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope this was entertaining. If you like content like this, hit me with a like, leave a comment, and if you really like it, subscribe to the channel and tell a friend about it. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Hey, what's up, y'all? Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, don't forget to leave a comment, a like, share this video with a friend, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. Peace.